into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello and welcome to First Reformed Take, the unpopular baseball show. We get no views. I kind of love it. That the NBA weirdly gets a lot of views, and no one's watching baseball, which is fine by me because
Yeah,
Matt
we probably
Berninger
need
is.
we probably need a more clickbaity title.
I'm gonna do that today,
Yeah,
uh, for sure, because that is how you do it. That's
yeah,
how the game works. So I apologize for the title, whatever it is. So far, I'm leading with breaking down Shohei Ohtani's greatness with Matt Berninger of the National. It's in the lead because I do want to get to a Matt Berninger story. And I also want to get to this specific pitch here that drove me insane for look at this. It's insane down the middle. But
yeah.
first, how are you doing, Ryan?
I'm chilling. Have did did we haven't recorded since the World Series started,
We
right?
haven't. We have
Okay.
4 games
Yeah.
in the bag because we did Thursday.
Yeah, full disclosure, I watched the entirety of the first game. I watched it at a
Okay.
bar in LA, which was awesome for me. That seventh inning was
Yes.
really fun. Um, and then I didn't watch any of game two at
I
all.
didn't watch much of game two. I think I
And
got in the
then
start.
I listened to all of game three on the radio.
Oh,
Which
wait.
was
Game
a
three being 18 innings.
yeah, I listened to the entire thing on the radio.
That
And then
rocks.
I started listening to game four on the radio right when the Blue Jays started scoring a bunch of runs in the
Seventh.
seventh last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I do want to get out ahead of anyone saying that this is a great World Series. There's been one good game. And I know this is insane. The 18 game inning game was not, I don't know. That's not an all-timer for me personally.
I had
Like,
that kind of same read where it's cool. It's good.
yeah,
But they were saying, is this the best baseball game ever? And I'm
no,
like, no,
absolutely not.
that's not what that means. And it's
No.
not even that unique. Like the
I
Red
mean,
Sox
it
loss
is,
with what's his name pitching was a
yeah,
great
the
story,
Eovaldi
but wasn't
game.
the
Yeah,
Eovaldi game, which I
yeah.
think went 16.
No, it went
But
18. So this
oh, that
is
also went
tied.
18.
Yeah, it's tied for the longest World Series game of all time. So it is like historical and notable. But like, I think if you were gonna have an extra inning game go that long, you need teams to be scoring in the extra innings
That's exactly
because
where
like
I was on it. You
that
you
just
need
makes
at
it
least
so
one
much
and
better.
one an answer.
Yeah. Yeah, you need at least one. You on if for that long of a game, you need like two innings where they both score. Like, but anyway, like the game, it was like game five of like the 2017 World Series where it was like Astros Dodgers. I think it only went like 10 or 11 innings, but that was a way better baseball game.
Astros Dodgers was a really great series.
Yeah, that was like the game that was like 13 to 12 and it had like a million lead changes and like that is way better. Like it needs to be more dynamic. Like it is like obviously a crazy game, but I think we need to pump the brakes because everyone's everything like for anything that happens in the world now is like, is this the best of all time? Like we can just be like, no, it was good. We enjoyed it. It was fun. But like we can be normal. We don't
Yeah,
have to
I
instantly Mount Rushmore every single thing that happens.
look, I love Mount Rushmoring too, so I gotta defend Mount Rushmoring. But yeah, pump the brakes on that one. I agree. It's a good series so far. I haven't watched enough of it because I have life outside of this right now, which sucks, and I don't really want it. But like having to wake up early kills me in these series, so I watch most of
Yeah.
them. I watch a lot of them at work. Um
Oh,
on
just like the
like
replay.
yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Um
Yeah, I because game three ended at midnight in LA. So that's like 3 a.m. And like there's parts of Canada where that's like 6 in the morning, I think.
I'm not
I
even
don't
gonna
really
get to
understand
like
time
I
zones,
get to
but
like inning six. I watched
yeah.
Shohei pitch, and I didn't get to the seventh when it went off the rails. I was just like, yeah, well, this isn't that. I was kind of bummed out by Shohei pitching. I really want him to get the last out of the World Series and just do the World Baseball Classic Part 2.
Well,
But I
they
actually
said
think the
today,
Jays are winning. Yeah, he's active
yeah, he'll be
rest of the
out
way.
available out of the bullpens for 6 and 7. So who knows? Um, it does. I mean, it should favor, like theoretically, it should skew a little bit Blue Jays right now because they have 6 and 7 at home. But I mean, if the Dodgers win tonight, they have Yamamoto tomorrow, so it's still a tough road to sled. But
It'll be outdated by time
I know
three people listen to
this is
this,
like
but I
the
think that's
funniest.
funny.
This is like probably the exact funniest time to record for this.
Neither of us care at all about the doing predictions
No,
ranking part
no,
of this, though. I
it's not
really want to
interesting to
talk
me.
about Magic Johnson and the psychic space of baseball.
Yeah,
Um,
the Magic Johnson tweet was really good.
I have
That's
three of
like
them here.
okay.
Because the best one is this one that I'm pointing at. Another sports day for me with my Dodgers playing the Blue Jays and my MLS team, LAFC, taking on Austin to begin their capital playoff run. That one speaks to me
Yeah,
because he knows he's getting heat from the Dodgers one, which is really funny, and I don't think he's doing it totally on purpose. But
yeah,
he is. Oh, I meant this one. This one's also very funny.
yeah,
And then he's trying to be like, oh yeah, I have LAFC too.
yeah.
Uh,
He didn't tag the Dodgers in the most recent one. Maybe he's trying to hide from the backlash.
I
He's
think everyone loves matches. I assume so. Are
I
there
didn't
people who
know he
get
was
angry
still
about it?
doing it.
I didn't
I
know he
because
was
I
on Twitter.
haven't
I would have thought he left.
yeah, I hadn't heard anyone bring it up in so long. Like it'd been years since someone had even mentioned that one of his tweets because like he's been doing this forever. Like
Yeah, this is like a drill tweet going
it's
viral now.
it's crazy. Like he literally learned how to tweet in 2009 and he never like because this is how just everyone used to tweet in 2009.
Yep.
And he just never updated, which is really cool.
You have been possibly in middle school in 2009, if not early high school. Were you
Um,
on Twitter back then?
Not
Like
really.
super early, like this is super early.
2009 was the year I graduated 8th grade. And then my freshman year of high school, throughout high school, I did have to make Twitter accounts for like class. Like we would have to like live tweet
It's
like
really ahead of the game
the
and kind of
the
annoying.
we would like have to live tweet like the DNC and that kind of thing. And so it was just like horrible. And I never used it for anything else. For most of my life, I was like a late adopter. Well, I've sort of either been a really early adopter or a really late adopter of like social media. Like Facebook, I was on in 2007. But then I didn't get Instagram until after I graduated high school, which would have been like 2013, which was like
Which is
pretty late
healthy,
for
by the way.
Instagram. And then Twitter, I didn't join Twitter until like 2015, like
I
in
feel like that
earnest.
is when a lot of people join. I was there in '09, but then I deleted the account. Like
Yeah,
I didn't I found it boring, I think. And
yeah.
then I
Because
got
by
on it in like
2015, it had
2012
like
or
become
whatever.
the whole thing. But like I was pretty late among people I knew in joining in 2015, and then like I've never made a TikTok, and yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's good that he's still because like how does he even he's not scrolling the timeline. Like he must just like open up
No,
the app,
he's
post, and then just never look at it again. It's such an interesting way to use social media is just as like a posting only function.
By the way, I've been trying to find the win percentage chart for game three to highlight our point that it was flat for the past 5 minutes, and I
Oh,
cannot
here.
find it to save my
Um,
life.
I
I
like the one that Savant does here.
Well, that's my problem. I'm on ESPN.
I just
Just
put it
terrible.
in our
I don't go
DM.
on the good baseball sites enough. Here we go.
Here's like the best version of it.
They should have a game score. Ooh, this is way better to actually have up on the screen. We're gonna bank some of this stuff for next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, that's flat. Other than
yeah.
this a nice
There
little
was
area.
like I don't remember what that was, but
There's
Also,
a
there
sack
were
bunt, and I think he's on second.
oh
I
yeah,
think he's on third base with one art out.
that's when Dave Roberts pinch hit Rojas for Enrique Hernandez so he could lay down a sacrifice bunt.
It's insane
Just
decision, mate. I don't
both
get old
also
school baseball like
both of
that.
these managers are so bad at like the in-game stuff. Like
Yeah.
horribly
Well,
bad.
Roberts is also kind of bad at the media management for me.
Yeah,
Like
he's
not
sort
in
of bad
terms
at
of the
everything.
Dodger. Yeah, I don't really like him. I
It's
mean, I
it's
like him enough,
it's
but
kind of amazing like how bad like and Dodgers fans hate him. Hate
yeah.
him so much. Like and he's like probably gonna get a statue, which is so
You
funny.
will.
But I mean, I don't really know because the Dodgers only have two statues outside of the stadium. Can you guess the two?
No. I would guess what Kirk Gibson I'll go with and what is it, Koufax?
Uh, one for two. Koufax is one of them, and then the other one's Jackie Robinson. Um,
Forgetting about Jackie Robinson stuff.
yeah, that's a
Give you
little rough.
that.
Um,
Um
so I don't really know. I don't.
Brooklyn, you know.
They do have like a high bar for statues, it seems, and like I think the Jackie Robinson was like I think they both might have been pretty recent, but
They
so
didn't give
maybe
one
they're
for
getting
Kirk
into this
Gibson. I mean, I would have thought they
now.
did, even though. Okay, so Dave
Yeah,
Roberts won't have one.
probably not, because
Um,
like it'll Shohei will obviously get one, but that might
yeah,
and
probably. Let's not.
Kershaw will for sure
Kershaws
get one.
there. Let's
But
not
that's like
bank
probably the only
Shohei in
two.
there yet.
I
I
mean,
don't know why. I'm just saying. Let's
dude,
not.
you should. It's like it's
How
crazy
crazy is
here.
it out there? Give me.
It's legitimately insane.
Is it annoying level? So I'll start because you'll have more. Out here in the outskirts of Rhode Island, far, far away from the land of Shohei Ohtani, he's really not that big of a deal with the kids at the two schools I've been at this year, and they are baseball fans,
Yeah,
but it is not Shohei mania. They respect him, but I don't know if I've seen a Shohei jersey.
that's
So what's it
interesting.
like in your area of the
That I
backyard?
I do think that kind of makes sense for baseball though, because it's not like the NBA where I mean, it's never been like so star driven. It's so regional and sport like your favorite. Because like most of the kids are Red Sox fans, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or
What
Yankees.
what
It's I guess a
is it a
pretty
pretty good
even.
split in Rhode Island
Um, Now that the Red Sox are good, it'll be back, but it's probably like 66-33 in Rhode Island.
for Red Sox?
Because the
Okay.
Italians, I mean, the Yankee
Yeah.
history there is
I mean,
crazy.
that makes sense. So like everyone's just like they're all well, I guess they were Devers guys and now they're
I get a lot of Roman Anthony, of course, which is
okay.
cool. I
Yeah,
always
sure.
stab that up. But I even there's weird stuff like I think I've seen more Vlad Jr.
Interesting.
Tatis. You would love this. I have more Tatis than Otani.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that's
I
just
mean,
random variants, but I do see a lot of Tatis Machado. The pods are actually
yeah, the
there.
Padres
There
have
is a
become
pods connection
yeah,
with
it's
the
sort of
what's
I
his
don't
name?
really I mean, they're like a fun new team where they have cool jerseys and like the players are like flashy. So like
Yes.
I get why that's a thing. And like also, well, I don't know. I mean, Otani was on the Angels for so long where like he was kind of like contained. Like people outside of baseball fans like were not really aware of him until he went to the Dodgers. Kind of.
And he's
Like
still kind of contained, I think, in the imagination where he's just like the titanically great baseball player. But
yeah.
I think
But
the stuff like about his
here
wife and his dog is for a real like baseball fans more. It
yeah. I
doesn't
mean
leak into the
he is sort of like Mike Trout where you don't know anything about him outside of what he does on the field. But he is like he I saw something today where he's making over $100 million a year on endorsements alone, which I would assume probably a majority of that is coming from Japan
I
because I'm
wonder
sure
if
he's
that's
just like
low.
on everything. Because I remember when the I think the season started in Tokyo this year. That was Cubs Dodgers. That was
It
this
has
season.
for like
Yes.
3 years now
Well,
because it annoys me in fantasy.
last year it was South Korea for the Padres Dodgers. But anyway,
Okay,
I
well,
remember I
shit.
remember I remember reading about all the Dodgers and Cubs players talking about their time in Japan, and they were like, yeah, Otani is literally on like basically any surface with an advertisement in Tokyo, Shohei's face is on it. So, and like the thing I saw said he makes over $100 million in endorsements, and no other baseball player makes more than 10 million in a year, which
That's
I
not
guess
shocking. I guess
makes
that
sense.
makes sense.
I don't like endorsement money is like I'm completely blind to because there's no luxury tax penalty
Well,
for that. But
we know what Kawhi Leonard made. It was like
well, yeah,
33 million,
yeah.
which so
Um,
if no other baseball play like baseball probably not more international than basketball, but it is pretty close. I
uh,
genuinely.
yeah, that's
It
interesting.
depends
Well,
on the
because
market you're looking at, right?
yeah, because like the NBA is huge in China, so like that alone kind of
NBA is
just
bigger,
yeah.
I'd
But
say
I
internationally,
mean,
but
it
baseball's not a slouch.
baseball is like massive in Japan and Korea and in like the Dominican Republic and stuff. Like but yeah, I would guess just like by raw number of people and capita, it's NBA for sure. But yeah, here Otani is like truly a god. Like you go to Dodger Stadium, and I would say more than 50% of people with player jerseys have Otani jerseys. There is an incredible amount of people like who come from Japan to go to these games.
Yeah.
Like
How far is the
all
flight? Like 10 hours? It's not
no,
too bad.
it's like 15, I think.
Okay, it's not
Um,
great.
it's pretty long, but let's see. A direct
It's
flight. It's
I'm
12
really
hours.
hoping.
It's
Yeah, I
12
was really
hours.
hoping I wasn't that far off
Yeah.
being geography guy.
Um, so there's like tons of people in the stadium who are from Japan, and like all of the like half of like the in-game advertising and like all so many of the billboards and like they are like Japanese companies, and they like completely rehauled all the concession options. Like you can get like ramen and like
That's awesome just for
there's
like
like sushi places
anyone.
now. It's crazy. Like I'm personally anti buying concessions there other than beer because it's just like
Yeah, I've been to a game with you,
ludicrously
one hot
expensive.
dog, one beer, and I get it.
No, at that Mets game I think I had 3 hot dogs and like 4 beers.
Well,
but
but the point is
um
hot dog and beer.
yeah, that's all you need. But you can also bring food into Dodger Stadium. I don't know if that's true of like other baseball
That
stadiums,
is
but
true of Fenway, kind of. I wonder
yeah.
if it's not anymore.
I don't know. I was really
But it
surprised.
used to
Like
be.
when I one of the first games I went to after I moved
Is
here,
that
I was
not
with
true of like Oakland back in the day?
um I don't remember, but also like all the concessions there were so cheap where you could
Yeah.
and like they literally had on Wednesdays like there were $2 tickets, $1 hot dogs. Like you could when they were doing like the Treehouse Club Pass in like 2018 and 2019, like you could basically
Like
go
the
to every game
brewery?
for free and what?
Like the brewery? Like Treehouse
No, there
Brewery?
no, there was just like a section in left field that they called the treehouse because like Oakland, like the iconography is like an oak tree.
Ah, I do
Um,
know that now. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes
and
sense.
there was like there was basically just like a bar in left field where if you had a treehouse pass, which was like $20 a month, you could go to every game, and you could they always had like deals on the drinks. So like there'd be days where beers were $2. So it was
I
just
went
it
to
wasn't
a $5 beer night, I think, in Cleveland. Or actually, I don't think it was a night. I think the beer was just insanely cheap.
yeah. It was
It
just like
ruled.
that was just a stadium where you didn't have to think about sneaking shit in other than like weed.
Yeah. Do
Um,
they not technically let that in? I guess not.
no, I mean, especially back in the day, like it wasn't
That's
legal
true.
here.
Right.
But I remember this is really fun. The first time I ever smoked weed, I was in high school, and I was like, oh, that's why the parking lot at the Coliseum smells like that all the time.
It's a really funny
Yeah,
breakthrough.
it was
And yeah,
really
that does make sense of enjoying Oakland. Would
yeah.
it help an Oakland game? I feel like I'd get way lost in my feelings about that
No, I
team.
mean it was
But
good.
maybe when like Chapman was good and the team was pretty
Yeah,
solid.
so in 2018, maybe it was 2017 for like the end of no, it would have been 2018. Sean Manaea threw a no-hitter against the Red Sox in like April of
I
2018,
remember that
and
actually. I
I
remember that.
I went to that game. I had gotten off work and I took Bart to the stadium to meet up with my family. and I smoked a joint before I
It
got on the
is
train.
Bart the Simpsons character, or
Yeah, I rode Bart the Simpsons character and also the public transit option in the Bay Area to the game. I got to the game in like the second or third inning because I had just gotten off work and just went straight to the game. I'm insanely high. I get a beer to like settle myself down, and then I like go sit with my family, and I'm watching the game, and I'm like, damn, Manaya's really dealing. But I just like was not looking at the scoreboard or anything. And then
it
in
was
like
just
the
going by
yeah,
without.
it was delightful. And then like
That's magical.
in like the sixth inning, people like it was also an April like midweek game where there were probably like 10,000 people there.
It was a
And
night game too, right?
yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure I remember waking
it
up
was.
to and being like, Shamanaya? Like,
Yeah. And but people
okay.
were going nuts for every out, and I was like, that's weird. And then
You're just
I
enjoying it. You're just like,
yeah,
people love baseball. It's a beautiful sport.
it literally
What
took me
joy we
until
take.
the seventh inning to realize what was going on. And I literally I remember I noticed it and I turned to my dad. I was like, "Holy shit, he's throwing a no hitter!" And he was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." Yeah, only
Yeah,
no hitter I've
man.
ever seen.
I came close to, I mean, best pitching performance, I think, was Strasburg. I wish I could find the game in
Oh,
Washington. He threw almost a no-hitter for 7 innings, and I think he batted in the run that won the game. It was a very
I
good performance.
I know with 100% certainty the best pitching performance I've ever seen. It's this one. I'm
Do you have
sending
the
you the
link?
baseball reference box score. So this was crazy. This was before I was a Padres fan. I went down to LA for a weekend. This was my first game ever at Dodger Stadium. Max Scherzer had been recently traded to them at the deadline. He starts the game with a strikeout, line out, fly ball out. And then the second inning, he threw an immaculate inning, which I'm almost certain is the only time I've ever seen that. And then he carried a perfect game into the eighth inning. It
Who
was
blew it?
unreal. And he Eric Hosmer got a double-off,
Oh,
which is
that's.
so funny.
I
Yeah,
don't
of
like
all the people
Hosmer.
in that oh no, not a single Padre fan likes Eric Hosmer. Um, he was horrible. And then
Disgusting
and
BREF
he
page.
also
19.1 WAR. Terrible
yeah,
WAR to end
awful.
on. The most
And then
annoying like level of talent.
yeah, and Scherzer also got his 3,000th career strikeout in that game. It was
Well, that's
like it
pretty
was
good.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Max gonna well, Max pitched, but he'll come up again, right?
I don't think he's due to. Oh no, he
Will he
is
be
listed.
six against Yamamoto?
No, Gossman would start that. He's currently Fangraphs has him projected to be the Game 7 starter against Glass now.
Honestly, can I be honest? We fuck it. Sports aren't that important. Put Kershaw inning one. Let's do it. Let's just have some fun.
As the opener,
Kershaw opener. It can be for one batter.
and
Actually,
then
it can't be. It has to be three
no,
batters
he'd have
now.
to be three. It would yeah,
It can be for
because
three. It can be for the top of the lineup.
yeah, he gets to
You
see
can just get
Vlad
rocked
Guerrero
by Vlad.
Jr. Yeah,
You
and
just
Bichette and Davis Schneider.
not George Springer. He's done
No,
for the
he's
series, right?
oh yeah, no, that
Like
was
they're
like
just not announcing it.
yeah, that was an oblique for sure.
Yeah, he's. I think they
Yeah,
haven't
he's
announced
fucked.
it still, but I'm assuming he's out.
No,
Out.
because they don't really have any reason to say anything about it. Because I don't think you can.
Well, they
I don't.
do, which is gambling, but MLB weirdly isn't as tied up in it right now as all the other sports. Um,
Well,
Rob Manfred,
I don't
hard
know about
coat.
that. They've had to
No,
ban
I
people for
believe
life.
me, I know. I know the Class A stuff and Cleveland being a gambling den. I
Yeah.
do know. I'm just saying, like, no one seems worried about it compared
Well,
to
it
like
just all.
there's a lot of browbeating
I
about
mean,
the NBA and the NFL with it.
that's just because it's like like they're in the midst of a crisis like right now with like a big scandal. But like, the league is obviously telling all the media apparatuses like, hey, if there's not an active scandal like in the news, just don't talk about it at all, other than like providing people like the can't miss parlay of the night. There was a really funny thing that Rob Manfred said about gambling. We could save that for the off season because we can do entire episodes of that about
Yeah,
that.
but I do
But
want to get a picture of Rod Manfred up on screen just
yeah,
because I like to
um,
see his face.
I guess it is.
Great. This can't be a
Yeah,
real picture, by the
that's
way.
that's
No, that
bad.
is. That's real.
It's from 2015. Wait, look at Google Rob Manfred 2025. I want to see if he got his teeth fixed.
Kind of. I mean, not
I've
to
never
down
noticed that
talk
before.
anyone, but yeah, I think so. Can I keep this? Can this be our title? Rob Manfred 2025 smile.
Yeah, that's my new display name.
That's
It's
a
hard to tell from
really,
that angle.
it's a really good display name.
I do
It
wonder
looks
if he
like
got his
they
teeth
did
fixed.
not, but that might be
Hmm.
old too. And look, if you want to have fucked up teeth, that's fine. I don't have the best teeth in the world. I'm not putting any shame
No,
on the goat Rob.
I would have made fun of him more if he had gotten it fixed.
For sure.
But probably
Which
not.
it
I
looks
mean,
like
he
he
was
did.
already
No,
uh
I mean, come
it's
on,
hard to
that's
tell.
different, right?
I think it's like a lighting. I don't know. Oh, wow.
Maybe. It's tough. But you know what? That's probably new because he's on Good Morning America or whatever.
Yeah. So,
We'll
I don't
see
know.
when he gives the hunk of
We'll have
metal.
to do a deep dive on Rob Manfred's smile over the off season for sure. Um,
I did
yeah.
want to do a brief deep dive on Matt Berninger. Seth
Okay, yeah.
sent
What
me
is
this
this?
today, and I told him I would read it later, and then I just read it. Um,
When
all
is this
I've
from?
gotten, this is from today.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is from today. Yeah,
Okay.
Seth was quick on it. And I'm a big National fan for people, and
Yeah.
I feel like me and
I
Ryan,
like them a
you're
lot
one
too.
of you're one of like five people I consider like I respect your music stuff. I ever tell you what my Wise Blood, how I get into Wise Blood
No, but
thing? Because
she's
you're
like
a
one of
big
my
Wise
very
Blood
favorites.
fan. I
Yeah.
know. She was in a Caroline Polachek video. And I just
Oh
was
yeah.
looking her up because I
Yeah.
thought she was like gorgeous. And then
Yeah.
I found out she was a singer. And I
Yeah.
listened to her music and she's great.
Yeah. You
But
should watch the fuck, which music video is it?
you get
Um,
honestly,
oh,
if you
you
could
should
give
watch
me
the Everyday music video is like one of my favorites of like the last like 10 years.
if you could give me
Um,
like a perfect Wise Blood concert video, that's usually how I
okay.
take deeper dives.
Yeah,
Because I am a big fan, but I'm not like or I really like everything I hear, but I haven't dived in
yeah,
as
her
much.
last two albums are both perfect. And she's like in her voice somehow sounds like better live. I haven't, let's see. I think she has a good Tiny Desk. Yeah, she has a good Tiny Desk.
That's true. Tiny Desk is usually
Um,
solid to go
I don't
with.
know if I've ever watched like a full set of hers on YouTube. Oh, she has like a KXP set. Um, I'll do some more research. I don't think I've ever watched like a full concert video of hers. Um,
Um,
oh yeah,
but
she's got a lot of stuff.
to
Go
bring
on.
it to Matt Berninger, I love the National, but he is a fucking odd duck, which so am I. But all I saw is I haven't read this yet, and I'm only doing half the reading, but he is writing his lyrics on a baseball. And
Okay.
that's it. It's really it doesn't I don't think it gets much deeper than that. I was hoping he would be a huge baseball fan, but he just really seems to like the aesthetic here of writing on a baseball. Yeah, we got it right here. And I don't know if these are
Huh.
the good lyrics. I think I've described Matt's lyricism as like actually I might have this might be a comment I did as being Clayton Kershaw like. Um
In
where
what
like
way?
in his old form where it's like yeah he can still dot the line at 95 but
Yeah.
he's gonna throw one over the middle.
I haven't
um
listened to
when he says like your mind is the opposite of an open book, it's like Matt, don't groove that one down the middle please buddy. I love
yeah.
you.
Um, I
The
have
new
not been
album's
keeping up.
good.
I think the last album I listened to and
Alphabet
enjoyed
City.
was Sleep Well Beast.
I was actually my like I kind of settled on this. I think they peaked kind of sonically. Like it's an annoying way to talk about music, but I like all the instrumentation and everything. I thought was the best on Sleep Well Beast. I still think High Violet's my favorite like album.
Um,
Easy,
yeah,
but
Trouble Will Find Me is my favorite, but that was like my entry point into them, and I saw them on that tour, so it
they're
was like,
pretty equal. Those are
yeah,
like brother albums anyway.
yeah,
So. But yeah, writing on a baseball. He's baseball pilled in the best way, but also
okay,
not. because he's not
He's from Ohio,
actually.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
so he's
because yeah, Big Red
Cincinnati. He's
Machine.
Reds.
Big
Okay.
Red Machine is the Devendorf's band. Who are
Yeah.
okay. I mean
Matt
they're
Berninger,
great.
come on the show and we can talk about Ellie.
He lives in Connecticut, so
Oh,
maybe I
weird.
can get him to. Yeah, he moved to Connecticut. Um, Maybe I can get him on the show with our. We have a big audience.
Yeah.
Ellie, by the way, very popular here too. Um,
Yeah. Okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that tracks.
that type of player is big in middle school, like
Yeah.
flashy, can do a lot. Like I wouldn't be
6'7",
surprised if
but
I saw
really
some
fast
O'Neal Cruzes pop up if he were a little better
and not on the Pirates.
and non well, I want to say I've seen Paul Skeens stuff, but probably not because I probably would have like yelled at whoever from my
Yeah.
hating Paul Skeens phase, which is mostly over. Until I he like annoys me in fantasy again. But
I'm excited for you to get on board the hating Pete Crow Armstrong team next year.
that's gonna happen so quick because he
Yeah.
is gonna fade into oblivion.
I mean, he was horrible in the whole
I
second half
know.
in the
I
playoffs.
know. I don't
He's
blame him for what happened to my fantasy team, because we made the finals and he wouldn't have saved that. But look, everyone yelling regression about people, all I have to say to you is shut the fuck up. I don't,
We were right
enough.
though. We were Ellied it
I
all
know they
year.
were
We were
right.
right.
I know. And you know what? So did I. But guess what? You ride it. You you gotta ride it out in this too.
Yeah.
What's the point if you
He
don't?
ended the season with a 109
He
WRC plus.
was no, he because I make graphics for all my fantasy teams at the end of
Rough.
the year with like their averages, and his overall numbers are bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna pull them up because they're
He had a
almost
22
impressively
WRC
bad.
plus in August.
Like he still has six WAR and WAR with defensive metrics. I know they're getting better, but a lot of that's his
Well, I
defense.
mean, he was like an incredible outfield. Like he's
He's
really good in
sick.
center for
He's
sure.
sick. I just don't like how they. I mean, WAR is a good estimator. Whatever. No one cares about that. But yeah, the OBP being below 300
Yeah,
for where it was,
horrifying.
and the fact that it's still his career number, and like, yeah, Chris Towers, fantasy expert, you're right. Sure. But you know what? You weren't right for 4 months when I was pretty successful. So I don't know what to tell you. And also, the idea you can just trade people high is like everyone either knows what you're doing or it's not fun and you're ripping someone off,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So, like, I don't like a Pete Crow Armstrong for Aaron Judge trade is extremely annoying.
Well, that
So,
wouldn't have happened.
no, but I've seen stupid shit. Um,
Yeah. It's cool that Davis Schneider is leading off today. I like that.
I think the Blue Jays are gonna win this.
It
I
would be
mostly
fun.
think that because
I,
my mom's rooting for them because they're not American. And I
I
think
would,
that sort of psychic space is going to win out.
yeah, I would love another vintage Snell start like in game one because that was when I knew that this series was going to at least be competitive. Is when Snell threw a 29 pitch first inning and gave up
Is he
0
pitching
runs.
tonight?
Yeah, he's starting tonight. Um,
Do I have to watch it? I
I'm
really
not
don't
I'm
enjoy
gonna
it.
listen on the radio again. But yeah, it was awesome. It was so good being in a bar for that game too because you could tell most of the people in that bar don't follow the team closely and had clearly never seen a vintage Blake Snell start, and everyone was like losing their mind in that first inning because like it's just like it's the peak Snell experience. Like he's gonna load the bases, 3-2 count every single guy, and then somehow give up 0 runs. But it's so excruciating to watch. Like
He's going
just
to end
awful.
with like the extremely annoying 30 WAR career
He
and
might.
couple Cy
I mean,
Youngs.
it's not impossible. Like he might win a third Cy Young at some point. Like it's certainly not impossible. Like he
33
goes
is
on these
kind of
crazy runs.
young.
Yeah, I mean, I
I mean,
don't
not
really know
really,
how long.
but
Like, and especially
just
since
cope.
he's so stuff based rather than command based. Like, I don't think he's gonna age particularly well. But I mean,
How
he
long
was
did they
really good
sign
for
him
most of the year.
for?
I think it was a 5-year deal. It if you go to the top and you click the drop down where it says salary info up top a little further above his
Meh.
like career line.
Oh, fuck me. I'm sober, by the way. This is just. Aha, 5 years,
Um,
140, we'll say.
yeah. So he signed through 2029, and then there's a team option. Why do
Yeah,
why why do any of these players ever add a team option onto the contract?
it's
They're
gonna.
only gonna pick it up if it's fucking you over.
Right.
Like I
It's
don't.
gotta be something to get the actual fair price now, but
I suppose.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I would be such
it's.
a good baseball labor lawyer, just
Hey, why are
yelling
you
at people
doing
all
this?
the
Why
time.
don't you just make more money?
Yeah.
Also, did we talk about the lockout yet at all that I'm not worried about it, and I refuse to be.
Yeah, we can get into it over the off season.
Okay, good, because I refuse to go crazy about that. We have 3 minutes. I want to end on something that can cut us
Oh,
off in a fun
um,
way
guess the score.
of the game tonight. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No, right
Um,
now. What the score is right now.
I thought the game started at 8:20.
No, it's already 2-0 Blue Jays. Vlad just hit a two-run homer.
Let's
Oh, nope,
go.
I'm kidding. Davis Schneider they hit back-to-back homers to start the game off Snell.
Schneider and then Vlad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. First of all, I thought the game was starting later than this. Yep,
He's
that's Vlad
Blake
Guerrero pointing around.
yeah.
He
Blake
grooved
Snell is
that down the
yeah.
middle.
And the first pitch of the game was a home run. He threw 3 pitches and gave up 2 runs.
So we're just getting a bad
This
Snell
rocks.
game. Yeah, I like the Dodgers enough. I want Shohei to finish it, but watching their demise is pretty good too. Because I really do hate the Dodgers outside of the Mookie, Shohei, Freddie contingent, and I don't like Freddie Freeman.
I
I
hate
just
Freddie Freeman
respect him.
so much.
Yeah, I don't
Most of
even like
I
him.
I don't mind the roster at all. Like Freddie Freeman, I hate. Kershaw, I hate.
Well,
But
sure, I don't hate Max Muncy or
I
Kike
like.
Hernandez, to
I've
be
liked
clear.
watching
Although
Kershaw. But I mean he's
Kershaw won a
vile.
World Series, he
And then like
doesn't count.
there's like Trinan, of course, who's despicable. But
Yamamoto's cool.
most of their I do like most of their guys. Like Otani, I like obviously. Will Smith, I don't really like because he was mean to Jerkson Profar. Mookie is cool, obviously. Freddie Freeman, bad. Teoscar, I love. I love Teoscar is a great archetype of player where he is just like he'll hit 40 home runs and he's just horrible at defense and is just like drives you insane.
Yeah, it's
Tommy
why
Edman is cool.
they didn't go after him for more signings, even though I think really a lot of people should have. I
Yeah,
need Bo Bichette to hit a home run, by the way. I'm just
he struck
watching
out.
this praying.
He struck out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Um,
him 2-2 on my TV. Wow,
I'm
I'm
not
way
watching the game.
behind.
I just have the game day up.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
do hate Max Muncy. Um,
What Max Muncy do wrong? Just he's a big
he's
boy at third.
he just like hits a lot of home runs. He's annoying to look at. He was horrible on
You're
the
not
A's
wrong.
and then
There we
became a
go.
god on the Dodgers. Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Um, Kike is cool. They've got
I
cool
feel like
guys.
Kike Hernandez has some weird, annoying thing in his past or like a belief that bothered me, but
I
I
don't know.
like him.
He's done a lot of like actual like anti-ice stuff, so he's
Oh,
cool. But
well, he's in my book
oh, okay,
good though.
wait. Before this ends, uh, do you know
30
what year?
seconds.
Do you know what year Sandy Koufax died?
Well, I'll go late, like 99.
Okay, that's what I thought too. He's still alive.
No way. Come
Yeah,
on.
no, he was at the game. He was at game 3, and he
How
stayed for
old
the
is
entire
he?
game.
He was
He's like
pitching
got to
in
be
the
in his 80s.
60s.
Um, yeah,
He's
he's still
89.
alive. Yeah, he's still alive, and he was at the entire game. He stayed
I
until the end.
You want to know something funnier?
It
It's like he's
blew my
basically
mind.
Joe Biden's age, and that guy was
I know.
president.